Greetings. Let's get this camera. Maybe I can just zoom in. Well, hey! I'm such a, I don't even care about it being like the perfect thing. Greetings again, part two. Continuous, infinity and beyond. But anywho, I gotta get this out because I can feel the fire in Leo season, and see, I love it. I really love it because I realize how much emotions, oh my gosh, how much emotions come to show you who you are. Like, it's so beautiful. Like, I feel like emotions, like, it shows you so much of not only who you are, but who you're becoming. Like, totally, man. Like, honestly, I can switch it up so well. So, because I want to make this great and laugh. This is actors, dude. That's like, we're all playing our role here. This is to, so, okay. God, me, mama, oracle, mama, spirit. This is especially to my melanated or dark brothers that are in these areas. You know, we're all different shades, but my message especially, it's not just for, it's for everyone that it resonates to. Like, if it resonates with you, I'm gonna speak my truth unapologetically. That's just who I am. Like, that's always been who I am. When you live in truth, the truth is going to be uncomfortable for those that live in like a lie or that's not being honest with themselves. See, I'm honest with me. When you're honest with yourself, you're not here to try to conform to the fucking world or anything here. So that's what you have to realize. What does it make sense for me to try to be the next, matter of fact, I'll give you an example. So I play basketball, so I still play. And I let people know, like, when you're truthful about who you are and you're open, when your heart is open, nothing outside of you can harm you. Because when you're coming from a vibration of love, people are going to feel. They're going to feel, and you're going to penetrate them in a spiritual manner, or what you speak is going to touch them in a place where they're going to be, they're not even, it's not so much of what you're saying, it's the vibration that it carries. Everything is vibrational. Everything is energy. So this especially is to brothers that look like me, even if you are of other shades, but also because color don't make you kin in a way, but we're still connected in all ways. So me saying this, I play basketball. But I also want to let a lot of you young kings and the youth know is that your life doesn't consist around just football and basketball. Okay? And let me say this. I play with a lot of people. I played with, if you want to title them professionals, if you want to give them, I always tell people, nothing sets you apart. Nothing is any different from you than someone that gets paid to do what they do. I'm no different than any speaker that, by me doing here, I am a motivational speaker because I'm motivating myself and others here. I am an inspirational speaker. I am everything. So I don't choose to live with limitations. I've been in the presence of people who make a lot of money from basketball, played in many tournaments, people that have knowledge that know that they see me as a professional or skillful player, had offers to play in China, Argentina, a lot of places. That just wasn't at that moment, a part of my journey. It took me 3 times to get my freaking passport. I had offers to play in South America. I had played, but what I'm saying to you, especially the young men, is that, see, what you don't know psychologically, what has been happening is that you have not been in control of your life, and not so much of the control aspect, but you've been just like myself, you've been a part of this, you were in a loop, or you can say even the illusion of a curse to even think that you're going to be the next LeBron, Kobe, Michael Jordan, or anybody else. You are unique as you are. That's why I love you. Because I'm not just going to be known for just being this person. Let the world know who you truly are. I saw a status or a quote, a post or something was in regards saying that, speaking about how like the first, I always tell parents it's like the first 7 years of a child's life is so vital. Because as soon as they're coming out of the womb, they're also a part of a spiritual warfare here. They're also a part of something that we don't see. They're absorbing everything. And so to my young kings, you are, and you have been a part of a illusion or a facade or manipulation of, thinking that you're just supposed to be like every other little boy or every other NBA player. I get it. I've been down that journey. And the post, I know it says something between the age of, I want to say 15 to 25 or 30, which I can see how vital that is that most young men don't realize, like, they're not even in control of their lives, because most of the time it's guided by someone else in their youth. You have to see, like, this whole mindset of going to school and being this and doing that, and isn't insanity doing the same thing expecting a different result? So if you're telling me every kid, this whole world, you don't see the mental instability, the mental illness in the world, to just assume that every kid that looks like me should dribble a basketball, should play football, not realizing that how much psychologically and physically it takes a toll on their body. These athletes are not going to come out and tell y'all that. They're not going to tell you the avenues and the places that you have to go to really get to where you're going. And over time, their bodies is taking a toll. They're not going to tell you the truth about how they're getting shot up with drugs and certain stuff to keep them in that place. It's not always what you seem. This is why everything is being revealed. And see, this is why between those ages of, like, when you're young like that, and most of the time a lot of these guardians or parents are forcing the idea that that's the only way out. I'm here to tell you, no, it's not. I am an artist. I am a co-creator. I come from the creator source. Meaning that through my journey, I realized that I have gifts. I despise people when they tell me about talents. Talents is something like, in the old term mean like coins or, no, I have gifts. And if you have something like a gift, I'll use like this box or something. You have a box, and when you open that, in there is dark, but you don't know what's in there. You don't know how many and whatever all of this consists of. So when you open that, you don't know what's to come out. And it's more and more and more. That's who you are. Dark man, melanated man, brother, king, starseed. That's who you are. That's who you've always been. And so I'm saying to you is that most of your life, and now a lot of us are coming to this awareness, is that you've been guided by other people, by other things that have been manipulating you to think that this is just what you should be and how you should be. Everyone is not supposed to be a LeBron or a Kobe or no. And I've seen this happen many times. You have gifts. Whether you have a gift to speak, whether you have the gift to simply love on others, whether you have the gift to simply just write a story, write poetry, whether you have a gift to write music. And see, that's why the whole concept Spirit gave me this, that's why you see the whole concept of entertainment. Let me break that word down to where Spirit broke this down to me. Enter, when you enter something, when you tain, like for me, I felt like it was like, let me grasp your mind, like entertainment, meant like government, govern, when you govern something, and meant is mentality. So entertainment is that's why you see a lot of our brothers, their focus is that they've been given television so much. You've been given this illusion like this is all you should be. Just do this. Just do that. But not realizing your presence is everything. By you simply breathing is everything. By you learning now that you do have something to offer the world. That's why between those ages of 15 to 30, you've been given the basketball and being an entertainer just through music. And then you've been given this false narrative. And it's not your fault. I'm here to tell you, man. It's not your fault. It's no one's fault. Because when we point the finger, it's three pointing back at us. Now is the time for us to take accountability. Accept what has happened. I know it's easy to say and done, but I myself, I had to learn this. I had to accept the fact of what I grew up in. And now I'm choosing to rise above that. Not allow that, to become, that saying of a product of your environment. No, I am the rose. I am the dandelion. I am the sunflower that grew from the same concrete in that same place that people neglected. I am that same flower that chose to rise from that crack where nobody chose to come and cut the lawn anymore, or they neglected the land. I am you. I am the same king, young man, young brother that had to see his mother be abused, to go through, the system, if we want to give it that. I am the same brother that had to go through those things. My journey it's not so much it's indifferent, but it's unique. I realize my journey is unique because I found myself. And once I found myself, I realized that I began to see the lost souls. I began to see the lost brothers out here too. And it's easy said than done, but those that do know who I am, I don't care to hear about what other people doing. I don't care about to see what everybody else have. A lot of them ain't even in the communities talking to these brothers because a lot of them don't know what it is to honor their emotions. And that's why you seeing them, I can't really point the finger at these entertainers and all these other people. I'm just calling out what I know is that you are more than just trying to be what the world wants you to be. You are more than that. Because who are you before the world told you who to be? Who are you before any of your homeboys, your mother, your father, anybody told you who to be? And the Creator, Source will reveal it to you. Peace. Shalom.